What is that? Why has it got the band at the top and bottom? That's bizarre. How is everybody doing? Oh, we got lots of people joining in early. Thank you for joining Spawcast. I'm Gianna Woods. If you're new to the program, I'm usually here. Occasionally I'll have remote guests, and I'm working on getting a really special live guest to come join me, hopefully in a couple of minutes. So yeah, a couple of weeks, I mean. So how's everybody's Saturday going? Do not forget that it's spring up in spring. We got to set the clocks up an hour. Everybody's going to lose an hour of sleep or an hour of partying time or whatever it is that you do. So, ooh, still more people joining. Thank you. Please feel free to leave comments, questions. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I usually hit quite a few different continents and different time zones. I always like to know where my fans are tuning in from. And if you'll let me know what platform you're tuning in from, we stream to more than one platform. So we're trying to gauge which ones are the most popular. And if one is not getting a lot of views, then we'll stop streaming to that one and keep up the ones that are getting the most fans tuning in. So yeah. Good evening, everyone. Looks like we still have a few more people joining in. I know, as soon as I hit that live button, those notifications go off. You can come see the bikini. Or what's filling out the bikini. Still got more people joining. Looks like we've got quite a few people on Instagram. That's good. So for those of you that have not been looking at my social media posts for the last week or so, I did have a consult with a surgeon down in Florida. So I have found one that will help me get to the size goals that I want. And right now the surgery is tentatively scheduled for about mid-May. So that's pretty exciting news. Got a couple months out. I think the week that it's scheduled for, I think that's when XBiz will be in the Miami area. So you're really drawing a crowd. Oh, I can't see who that was. I love to see you in video call. If you hit my link tree, there's some links out there that'll take you to a couple of other platforms where I can chat with you and do custom videos and other stuff. So yeah, it'd be fun to talk to you on a call too. Hello, beautiful. Well, hello. Lots of love from Peter Guay. Lots of love to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Oh my God, the bugs are back. Woo, that one flew right by my head. The joys of being live and outside. You get all the bugs. Oh my God. But yeah, there's got quite a few people on Instagram. People are starting to read their Twitter notifications. Thank you, guys. I know some of the platforms come up to speed. That's not up on my screen, so I can't see what that one says. I can't read that from here. What does it say? Hello, beautiful. Oh, well, hello. Hello, beautiful, from whoever left that in the normal other chat room. We got a lot of different comments flying by, so I apologize if I don't catch all of them when they are scrolling over. I see the Instagram stuff. Are you a porno star? No, I don't do porn. I will do topless and I will do butt shots, but you're not going to see the pink taco. Sorry, guys. Size goal for surgery. Howdy doody 22. I want to. Oh, lots of fans in Poland. Oh, thank you. My size goals are about 2,000 cc's larger than what I have now, which would put me close to 5,000. And the surgeon that I talked with thinks that's a very reasonable goal that I can get to. I'm probably going to go back with expanders instead of just a regular implant. So instead of trying to push the boundaries and do too much at once, I will be able to go up a little bit at a time and then just gradually expand the tissue without having any risk of, incisions wanting, to pop open or tissue being stretched too thin and that type of stuff. Sexy show. Thank you. Doggy style show. Well, no, my dogs are on the inside, so sorry, there's no doggy show tonight. I do stream to multiple platforms, and a couple of them are a little picky about what can be shown and what can't. So I don't want to get anything censored or my channel to get demonetized or turned off, God forbid. So if you want to see more of me, then tune into another platform for the after show. That's broadcast to only just one exclusive platform. And then I can show you a little bit more. But yeah, I can't get away with a lot of stuff really at all on the mainstream platform. But thank you for asking. I would love to be able to show you, but you're going to have to go to one of the other platforms where it's kind of like a paid admission where I can control, who's on there and who's viewing it, and you have to be over 18 and, age restrictions, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little safer for everyone. Let's put it that way. Aw, lots of love, little hearts. Aw, thank you for the hearts. You're so sweet. What else do we got going on? Do we have anything coming in from any of the other platforms? I don't know why Twitter's up. It's not really showing me anything. I can see your Instagram comments, so please keep putting questions and comments out on Instagram, and I'll try to read them as they're scrolling by. And let me know where you're tuning in from. I usually hit, sometimes I'll hit Europe, if you've got the late owls that stay up over there. I think the last couple of shows I've been getting some fans from Argentina and Venezuela. So hola, if you're out there tuning in, I appreciate it. Always like it when the fans tune in and want to talk to me. Y'all are being quiet tonight. You don't have a lot of questions yet. Don't be shy. Ask me a question. But yeah, that's like the newest development this week is finally being able to have a consult with a surgeon and find somebody that's going to be here in the States long term. The surgeon I've been working with recently for some of my prior surgeries, he's being deployed overseas. And he's actually going to be leaving about the time I would want to schedule my surgery, and then he wouldn't be here for the aftercare and all that type of stuff. So if there was any issues, I'd have to go to a different surgeon anyway. So I asked around, the girls that really, it had issues and needed a good surgeon that could handle everything. And one doctor kept on coming up. Do you change your mind about doing the wrestling? No, I'm not gonna do the wrestling. But thank you for asking. I do not want to risk anything going on. However, I will be the ring girl at the events that they have. So I still get to walk around in the sexy outfit and participate and work for tips. So if it's ever at an event that's close to where you can come see me out in person, then yeah, come out, see me, chat with me, get photos made, all that good kind of stuff. Right now, there are some dates coming up in June that are here in Texas that will be at some sports bars near some of the major cities here in Texas. Dates to be determined and locations to be determined, but it will be me and 5 at least, maybe more girls that are here from the Texas area. We'll all be there together at these locations. So it'd be your chance to come out and do a meet and greet with not just me, but some other people. So we got about getting some more viewers on Twitter. I still can't see the comments over there, so they're not broadcasting over here. It's too far away. I can't read what it says. It's usually up here, so I don't know why Twitter's over here. Okay, but it's over there. And I'm looking over here at the camera. So let's see what else. Nothing's happening. Hello, sexy something, and I can't read the next one. Something about boobs. It's better if it's here in front, so I can look at the camera, not at the side. I don't know why we can't put it on the screen over here. The Twitter feed's not really doing me any good. But yeah, that's the newest development. Got the dates coming up in June. Why can we not put it over here where I can actually read it? Something about fillers. I've only been doing lip fillers and the occasional a little bit in the cheeks, which I haven't really done those for a while. So yeah, I do have a couple of other things I would like to do, but the top priority right now is to work on the girls and get them back to a bigger size like they were before. I don't know if I will make it all the way back as big as it was, but hi, Gianna from the UK. You're looking absolutely fabulous. Aw. Well, thank you for tuning in from the UK. I actually have a lot of genetics and heritage from over in the UK. I have a lot of Scottish and Irish, so there you go. I'll have to do a UK tour. go meet all my distant cousins. I'm sure I have a lot of them over there. But yeah, I want to get the girls taken care of first. Whoops, now we missed the comments again. I need I don't do WhatsApp. I don't have a WhatsApp number. I don't do WhatsApp. I'm not really happy about the security of the app. And then there's not a lot of things that I can do as far as privacy settings, and there's things that I'm just not comfortable with on WhatsApp. I know that works better in other countries outside of the US, but it's just not something that I want to do for multiple reasons, but mainly privacy reasons. Darren Haynes, thank you for tuning in. Keep filling more injections in the face. Yeah, I'll get back to doing something, neck and above at some point. But right now, I'm kind of wanting to focus more on the body right now. So I don't know if it's picking up on camera. We got these stupid moths kind of thing, bugs. I don't know what they are, flying around, and one will go zooming by my head, and I swear they're big enough to try to knock me down. I guess everything's bigger here in Texas, but yeah. So change to the schedule, different things coming up in May. The same stuff is still going for June. I'm not going to make it to Chicago in April because I'm trying to push the funds that would have been used for that towards the surgery that's coming up in mid-May. But yeah, I mean, I should be ready to rock and roll for all the dates that are coming up in June and afterwards. So I know there's a couple more exoticas. Are you ever in Vegas? I have not been to Vegas in a long time. I would love to get out there to Vegas. There's some people that are there in Vegas that I would like to be able to meet in person. And I have friends that are on the West Coast in California. So it's a good place for everybody to meet and hang out, and then there's always something fun going on in Vegas. So there's one guy I know that does a podcast, and I think he's there in Vegas. He interviews different people. So if y'all know who he is and put in a good word for me, I don't want to come out directly and ask him if I can be on the show, but yeah, he's had people on there that I'm very familiar with, and do a sexy body, sexy boobs. I can't show anything right now. During this live stream. I'm limited on what I can do, and actually once I've got the camera in a good spot, I really don't like to move around too much. It's funny, you're live. I just updated your model page. Oh, Terry, what did you update on my model page? I do video calls on an alternative platform, and my schedule is updated. It's always out on my website, thegiannalifestyle.com. So it's usually updated every week, especially if there's any major changes where I'm shuffling things, dates around on the schedule. So go out there, look at my schedule, see if there's any events that I've got out there right now that may be close to you. And also there's links to all of my other platforms that I'm on. So you can click and go directly to all those. And one of the newest things that just happened in the last couple of weeks, I know I talked about it last week, is I have my own section on fan gear. So there's a link to my fangear.vip page. And you can go out there and you can get my lovely little face and body. You can choose different images to go on, coasters and coffee mugs and keychains, and they got posters. They have like a whole bunch of different items. They even have an apparel section, so they have hats and t-shirts, underwear. I think I may have seen socks. I mean, they have so many items out there that I haven't even had a chance to scroll through there and look at all of the items yet. So there's probably something out there, an item that you would like in whatever price range you would like to spend. And yeah, you can have a choice of different images to go on different objects depending on the size and shape. There's different images that I will go on your schedule. I'd love to video chat with you tonight if possible. Yeah, I'll be on later this evening on one of the platforms. So yeah, just look for me out there. I usually, after the live stream ends, I'll take a little bit of a break and then go out on an alternative platform and hang out there for 30 minutes or so, depending on how many people join the after show. And then after that, I'll be exclusively on a different platform. So I've got more than one place where you can come find and chat with me for a little bit. So yeah, We got more people tuning in. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes into it, so I know y'all are probably getting the notifications. I'm trying to keep the day and time consistent unless I have a guest that's scheduled to be on the show and we need to tweak the time slot a little bit. So my guests so far have been remote in different time zones. So yeah. Sometimes we got to make schedules mesh. Still, my friend Nicole Allison, she's still in the running for the cover of the Inked magazine. So if you want to get out there and vote for her, then I've got the link on my social media post. So last time I checked, she made it through this week's round, which ended on Thursday. And I think it's into the top 5, I think. So I know I don't know how many more weeks are left in how many weeks are left in the contest, but yeah. And I know a lot of y'all have been going out there and voting for her because she's getting a lot of new fans. So thank you. Please keep voting for her. Tonight, are you coming to New York? I will be at the Exotica later in the year. I think it's in October. And it's in Addison, New Jersey, which I think isn't too far away from New York City. So I think I'm almost positive it's the October date. But again, it's on my schedule on my website. Great podcast. Aw, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Working with a new camera and different audio settings and trying to tweak everything. It's like a never-ending techno nightmare trying to get all the technology to play nice together. But I think we're really zeroing in on something that's going to work well, not just here for home broadcast, but for when I would ultimately like to go to different locations around the country and be able to interview different people. And we've got it set up where all of the equipment is extremely portable, so it can get packed up and go with us, except for a spa. But we're working on finding a spa that might be portable. I would love to know your bra size. You're stunning. Right now I'm right around a 34. P as in Paul. That's approximately what size I am. I usually wear a lot of sports bras, that type of bra, so I have a lot of support and can keep everything up where they need to be. I can't remember what they are. You'll have to get out there and look on the platform. It will tell you. I can't really say what they are on here. The social media platforms that I stream to really don't want you talking a lot about what goes on other platforms. But if you hit on my link tree, everything is listed there. All of my links are updated, and I think it's like in the top 3 links. I'll go check after the show and make sure it's up towards the top, because I've got like my Amazon wish list out there. I've got all the other platforms, and everything's out there on the link tree. Bigger cheeks, eyes, lips, getting more injections for your face. Yeah, Darren, that will happen. Just William, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, William is there after this broadcast ends, and he can give you all the details about what goes on for the after show. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Got the spa turned up a little bit more than normal. It was a little chilly here today. It was only like mid to upper 50s. I don't even think we hit 60 degrees yet here today, which is normal. It's normal weather for around here. We'd been spoiled and had a little bit warmer than average weather. I mean, we had a couple of days that were 80s. One day I think it got to almost 90, and then we turn around and we had a day last week where we broke the record for the most day on March, whatever it was, earlier this week. The most rain they had out at the airport. So yeah, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to be a pretty girl. But yeah, I'm just trying to get guests scheduled to join me here on this podcast. So you'll have somebody else that you can enjoy the view and ask questions and find out more about what some of my friends do. I mean, I would label all of us as models, you know, because we all do photograph and videos, and we're always perfecting whatever image it is that we're working towards. No, I can't stand up. The way we've got the camera setting up, it will not focus, and it will not be very flattering, very flattering view. So, but yeah, I mean, all my friends are models. We all do slightly different things. I have the niche of the market that I like to do, and I have friends that do other things. But what we all have in common is a love for, you know, bigger girls and bigger lips, and some of us, you know, like to do blonde hair, and some of us are brunettes. I mean, you know, we got all different things, but we all want to project a very beautiful image to the world. So think about that, guys. You know, you see what we look like on camera and in videos and photos, but there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to look like this. So where are you from? I am in Texas. Originally Oklahoma, which is one state north of Texas, but usually everybody out of the country and overseas pretty much knows where Texas is. It's one state that people really can pick out on the map, and we're so large that we dwarf the size of a lot of countries in Europe. In fact, I was watching a video from some guy in the UK yesterday, early this morning, and he was talking about somebody was, you know, dissing Americans, saying, oh, well, they're not well traveled. And this guy from the UK lives in Texas right now. He's like, they are well traveled. They don't have to leave the US. And some of them don't even have to leave Texas. You know, you want to go to the beach? You want to go to the beach? Then you can go to the beach. You want to hit the mountains? Then you can head up to a different part of Texas and get mountains and snow. I mean, we have a lot of different things. And where Texas is, we're in the middle of the country. Oh, hello from India. Thank you for joining. It's got to be really late over there for you. Or early the next morning. Love your pics and videos. Oh, thank you. I'm really happy with the new camera, because the video quality is just like 3 steps above or more the last one that we had. So learning all the different settings, learning all the different things we can do, and playing around with how the new camera works with the streaming software that's used for the spawcast. So trying to get everything to play nice, which has required some new cables and cords. And same here in North Carolina. Yes, I love North Carolina. I love the Outer Banks. I like to go to North and South Carolina. I like the Outer Banks off the coast of South Carolina. Where was the last place I went to in North Carolina? Can't remember. It was really pretty. I know I was hello from Chicago. Well, hello from Chicago. How was your weather in Chicago? Are you so cold? Used to work with a lady that was from Chicago, and she doesn't go back to visit her family very often, but when she does, she talks about how cold it is, and that she's acclimated to the Texas weather, so she's a little thinner blood than she was. She's been in Texas too long. Sweet rack. I can't stand up. I do that, and the platforms want to flag my videos and censor it and all sorts of stuff. I would love to, but I can sit up a little bit closer. I mean, last week was a nightmare before I could even download the live stream and then do some editing and put titles and some other stuff I usually add to the videos. One of the platforms restricted the video before I could even put it out there. So it was kind of like, you know, it's getting to the point where I'm a little ticked off at a lot of the platforms, and I may start bailing on a lot of them. Hi, sexy. Well, hello, heel lover. You like heels? Yeah, I'm slowly getting back into heels after I really twisted my ankle pretty good, but I've done it twice in the last few months. Well, the first time was more of I had like 2 or 3 toes that were a little bruised and black, and then this last time I really, you know, hit my ankle pretty good and the knee on the other side. But I'm slowly being able to get back into heels. I know I'm tall without them, but what girl doesn't like to wear sexy heels and dress up? So, coming to India. I don't know about coming to India anytime soon. I don't have plans to travel that far yet. That's not to say it may not happen in the future, just no current plans. So good evening. Greetings from Chile. Thank you. Thank you. Luis Alejandro. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, buenas noches. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to have to brush up on my Spanish. I haven't had Spanish since I was in college, and that's way too long ago. But being here in Texas, I hear a lot of it, and I try to use it as much as I can. But I know a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Italian, since I'm a music lover, and so I know a lot of Italian. I learned a lot of the musical terms, you know, starting when I started piano lessons when I was 6, and then I actually took a semester in college for one of my general ed credits. Loved my professor in college. He was so nice. Red high heels, yes. I don't have any Louboutins. I cannot bring myself to pay that much for shoes that are so freaking uncomfortable. But I do have some very sexy shoes that I like to wear. So I've even got some nice little high heel wedge sneakers. So even my casual shoes have a little bit of height to them. I'm from the Netherlands. Well, thank you for tuning in from the Netherlands. I've got a whole list of places on my bucket list that I want to visit in Europe. I think I'd pretty much just fly over to the UK, start there, and just start working my way east across the continent and go visit different places. You know, I want to go to Spain and Portugal and Italy, Scotland, Ireland. You know, I have a lot of Scottish and Irish and Welsh ancestry, so I want to go back and visit my homeland. My maiden name is Stewart, so I've got some Stewart heritage. And my husband also has some Irish on his side of the family, so my kid has a double dose of UK genetics. So yeah, she's extremely stubborn. And she's got the light bluish green eyes, so yeah, you can tell what her genetic heritage is. Really, Bug? Okay. Time for me to have a little break before I get too many bugs in my drink. I'm having a blood orange margarita. And it's in a nice little plastic glass, so can't have any bad boo-boos and have broken glass in the spot. But yeah, there was somebody that tuned in last week that lived in Nashville and was wanting to get together and do some music together, and I asked them to send me a DM and gave them my business email, and I didn't hear anything. So if you're out there tuning in again tonight, please send me a DM or a email to my business Gmail account so we can work out the details. I would love to be able to get together and do some stuff. I'm working on practicing a few songs on the piano, and I will be at least playing, possibly playing and singing to some songs. I'm a big Elton John fan. And who else? Oh gosh, other people. But right now I've got one Elton John song that I'm thinking about. When is my birthday? My birthday is in August.
Tell this guy not to say that. Yeah.
I would love to do what? Got more people that have joined. So yeah, I will be down in Fort Lauderdale mid-May-ish or so, the 13th through the 20th dates during that week. And I'm going to try to hit XBiz. I know it's scheduled that week, but depending on how everything, goes with the doctor and the surgeries and all that kind of stuff, may not be able to squeeze that in. I may be a little ambitious for that week, but that will give me time to get healed up for, there's going to be 4 different dates in June, and they're all going to be at sports bars, locations to be determined. There's going to be one that's going to be near Fort Worth, one near Austin, one near San Antonio, and I thought there was a 4th one. Maybe not. Maybe it's only 3, but there'll be like 3 or 4 dates here in Texas. So if you're anywhere in like mid part of the state, I will be hitting some different locations in June. So once I know the final details, I will put it out on my schedule and let y'all know. So I would love for you to be able to come out and support me and the other girls. Definitely will be ready for Exotica when it comes back around on the schedule at the end of June. So if you're in the Miami area and want to join me in hot Miami in the middle of the freaking summertime, then you can come see me in Miami. Around Halloween, I want to have a big Halloween bash here in the area. So that's coming up on Halloween. Oh, August. I will be going out to the West Coast for a high school reunion. My hubby has a high school reunion coming up. So we're going to be going out there, and the plans are to take the Mustang with us. I don't know if y'all have seen the silver 69 Mustang make its appearance in some of the videos and photos. Hello from Buenos Aires. Well, hello from Argentina. Another place I want to go visit, Buenos Aires. I've only got to see it like on video, travel videos, and when it's the background for different movies and stuff. So, hey Tony, thank you for joining. Hello. I'm glad you could join in tonight. Margarita Ball, they have it here in Dallas. It is the largest charity event in the country. And it's in November. It's like a black tie gala. I get to dress up, that kind of thing. It's always a very nice hotel in downtown Dallas somewhere. And it like kicks off the Toys for Tots and the Christmas campaign here in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So we'll get to go to that. We're a very sexy party dress. So that will be a fun event. And to round out the schedule for the year, sometime in December, date to be determined, I would wanting to plan a ski party. Right now, I'm thinking Telluride, Colorado. But yeah, it'll be somewhere up in the area. Me on skis is comical, but I do like to wear those ski bunny outfits. I look awesome in ski bunny outfits, and I do like snowmobiles. So I'm thinking I'm gonna hook myself up with a really cute snowmobile and have my furry little ski suit on and my goggles, and then just go balls to the walls on my snowmobile and just have fun. So trying to get some of my friends to join me for that, so we can have like a little decompress right before the madness of the holidays set in too much. So hopefully they'll get snow. There's a lot of places that didn't get a lot of snow this year. So I've never got to do a lot of filming in a cold location with snow. Most of my vacations are working vacations down to Miami and Fort Lauderdale and I mean, I wear a lot of bikinis, you know, so therefore it usually takes me to warmer places. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some snow bunny stuff in the snow. I think it would be a lot. Spa cast at the end of the year may have to be snowcast. You know, I'll be playing out in the snow. It would really be awesome to find a nice outdoor spa and then have like some snow coming down. That would be perfect. So yeah, I got a lot of ambitious plans for this year. I'm hoping I can swing all the dates. The more you go out and support me on my other platforms, the more dates I can add to the schedule, and the more CCs will go into the girls, because I know you like to watch them grow bigger. So yeah, this isn't cheap, and I'm not a cheap date. You know, you have to pay a premium to see something that looks as good. So just saying. Rikura Mommy. What is Rikura? Sorry, my Spanish is rusty. I know mommy means they're talking about me. What else? Oh, we still got people joining. We're like, what, 35 minutes or so into the show. Money Man, Michael Velasquez. My gosh, for a meet and greet with you, I traveled to USA. Oh, all the way from the Netherlands. Load that passport up and come see me. I try to put the dates out there as early as I know them, so people can come plan to see me. So if one of those dates works for you, I would love for you to come meet and greet me at one of those locations. Right now, I don't have a booth at any of the locations, but again, that's subject to change depending how the rest of the year goes. 2022 was okay. 23 was a little better. I'm hoping 2024, you know, I can knock it out of the ballpark and yeah, I would definitely love to meet my fans at one of the scheduled events. I don't do off-site stuff just for security reasons. I mean, I love y'all. I know the majority of y'all would never try anything weird, but there's always the occasional whack job that's out there, and I don't want to put myself or anybody else that travels with me at risk of some weirdo wanting to do stuff. So, oh, you're beautiful. Thank you. I try to keep a big smile on my face. Hello, it's Martin in California. Hello, Martin. You look amazing. Thank you. I always have a hard time picking out a different bikinis to wear. I've never sent anything like that to fans. I think he asked for one. You won't sink. No, I have my own built-in floaties. I'm good to go. Your hobbies. Gardening. I like to garden. I like to grow my own vegetables so I can control what's going into my body without all the chemicals and preservatives and weird stuff that goes into prepackaged food. But yeah, gardening, music. I know I keep mentioning it over and over, but music is a big passion. That's my creative outlet. It is music. You know, everyone in my immediate family all has their artistic talents. Mine comes out in music. You know, I have a really good artist in the family. I have another family member that is a great writer and does a lot of excellent poetry. So you just got to have that creative outlet to, you know, work off your stress and, you know, share your talents with the world. So I'm more than just a pretty face and nice boobs. I do have some musical talent that I am planning on doing some videos and showing with y'all very soon. So I've been really busy the last few years, and I've neglected, you know, music and how much I love it. And one of my goals for 2024 is to get back into that and do that, because it's a great stress relief. You know, I'm constantly listening to, you know, my favorite playlist on Spotify when I'm at work all day. You know, I've got something going on in my background, and it can either be classical music, pop, you know, hard rock, jazz, R&B, some rap. Not a big rap fan. I do like some, but yeah, I mean, I like the old jazz classics. You know, there's a lot of different music that I listen to. So I'll be doing some piano playing and singing and some other stuff coming up in a few weeks. So yeah, thank you for all the questions. There's a lot of people that joined this week. I'm so happy to get people from the Netherlands and California and Venezuela and Chile. I'm so happy that you're able to join me. It's in India. I think that probably gets the prize for farthest away tonight is India. So yeah, about ready to wrap it up. So I post my schedule every time there's an update. I post it on my social media channels that you're already following, and I always update my schedule and links and all the other stuff on my website, thegiannalifestyle.com. So go check out everything out there. Please support all my different endeavors on all the platforms. I try to hit enough platforms where I'll hit somebody's favorite platform. You know, every fan's got to have a platform out there that they can connect to and chat with me and send me messages. So yeah, about ready to about ready to wrap it up for this week.